Next up, a Mercedes Gemini 83.8, and what do we have here?
We have Thor.
Thor Industries.
We have a manufacturer price of $117,000, listed today at $83,000.
The 24 TX model.
24. So it's similar to the Pulse, but we're going to go on the inside.
Okay, this one they put a TV on the outside. Looks like it's 2.5 bays out there. Let's see what we've got on the inside. So we're in a nice Class C again, and so typical Mercedes appointments, like they do on the Navions. It's got the overhead skylight, and what else we got here?
Well, we have, yeah, it's open so that you can stand up when you're driving, but there's really no storage room here or sleeping room, so in a way it's a little wasted space, in my opinion. The quality is beautiful.
We do that, excuse me, because we want better airstream, because this is a high-performance vehicle, I'm sure.
Okay. This is beautiful quality right here. I love how this is made, and right here, it reminds me of the 60s style. But it's very well...
Oh, look at that.
Look, the hinges even.
Uh-huh.
I will say that
pretty well constructed. Look at the springs and things on it.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Look at this. Oh, I love that. Look, can't beat that. It's got the 2 burners. Microwave down below.
Yeah, you got to get your yoga position if you're going to have to be using that very often, because you're going to have to get down low.
I don't believe it has as much cupboard space as our current.
It has a handful of drawers. They're smaller.
This is definitely going to be like the one we have now. I believe that there's a bed there with an air mattress.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you think it's an air mattress type? Oh, okay.
This cabinet space is hard to get to.
But it's shallow.
Very shallow. Little entertainment area.
Okay.
Have some DVDs or
and so
whatever.
this is about a maybe 6-foot slider. It goes out probably 2.5 to 3 feet.
And then we come in here. Okay, you open the fridge. Nice refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
Small freezer though. Very small.
Oh, very small freezer.
Small.
Yeah. Eeny weeny.
Mini weeny.
You get like 1 quart of ice cream and that's about it.
Okay, and you have this narrow walkway. Okay, so you get some privacy. It's 2-in-1 where you can use the doors.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Has a curtain.
It's a nice sized bathroom. I think it's a little awkward.
Yeah, I will say is that these quality here on them isn't kind of what I would have hoped. But Thor, sometimes they try to keep it affordable.
You do have more storage under the bed. Drawers are very shallow.
Mm-hmm.
This comes down, so it does make a bed pretty easily.
This is a slide out here also, isn't it? It's about a 3-foot slide out, I'm assuming, on the back.
Yeah, it's still a lot easier than an air mattress because you just flip it over.
Right.
Yeah, you do have another entertainment TV in here. You have privacy blinds, so you can light it up and look out the ocean or the redwoods if you want to, but then you can easily close them. Mm-hmm. Overall, I don't like the space right here. I feel very cramped, and it feels like it's very narrow and claustrophobic.
This is one of these things that's like, hey, can I pass here?
Can you imagine being pissed off at each other? It's like, get away.
You must be friendly.
No getting mad at your spouse.
The troll is blocking the door.
Troll? What are you calling a troll?
I'm sorry. I mean, pay a toll. That's what I meant to say.
So I do think, it's got, again, the Mercedes engine. So I think the quality's there. Space-wise and cost-wise, for me, I like the Pulse a lot better.
Yeah. Okay, good. Well, we've got different options, different pluses and minuses.
Yes.
Next up, Winnebago Ford engine. It's a Class C. It is a Transit 350 HD with the Power Stroke. Wait a second. It's a Ford turbo diesel.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Different. I really kind of like the slider. It's got a nice lock mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's like a magazine rack. It does have the space over here that doesn't get wasted. I like a good storage.
No overhead bed on this, but like ours, it does have some storage on the sides there. It looks pretty tight up in the front, doesn't it? To you? Looks to me like it's like you don't have a lot of leg room or things here, but
exactly.
It's comfortable. We'll put it that way.
These may turn though because they are level to the floor. So
oh yeah, and in fact, I think this push forward. This does look like it slides back.
Maybe
a little
one
bit.
does.
Okay.
This is there's a table here. Oh, it's like ours.
There's our table, right
yeah,
here.
you have to make your table up, but this does look like it could become a bed.
Perhaps, yes.
Okay. Refrigerator, pretty standard.
Seems like
size.
it's a different place for a refrigerator, doesn't it? It's not really connected to anything. I guess it is across from the cooking area.
Oh, the freezer's very small.
Another small freezer. What do we got for stove? Yeah, one big, one small. Nice deep sink.
I like the sink. I love this. That's very modern.
That is modern.
Oh, I think that's probably really good for the bouncing road. More overhead locking storage. I do like these sliders. I really do. I have to say that.
I gotta say, this is something that, you know, like you could have your Siberian Husky get on this and you could clean it off and, oh, look at underneath it. Oh. This is the Winnebago patented design.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, look at that. So, oh, it's nice. It's very supporting. Those are some of the things our engineers have done to make it so it's comfortable. Well, I think we lost Grace there, so I'll move on and do the rest of this. So over on the other side, no sleepy noises. She never snores, but she makes sleepy noises. We have a small television here.
Small TV where?
Okay, control system there.
You're blocking my view. You're blocking the TV.
Sorry. And hey, howdy there. Here we have some more space in there. I don't know what that's used for, but it looks like you got storage. Average size drawers.
Now,
commode. The smallest sink I've ever seen in the world. Look at this sink.
Oh my god. No, honey, that's an airplane sink.
It's an airplane sink,
Yeah.
That's right. Look at that. It's, you know, I'm maybe 6 foot tall. I have a fairly good sized hand, but that's all I can get in there is one hand. The bathroom, the shower is nice in here. I like that. But no, well, I guess there is a little light that comes through. But, you know, I don't see anywhere for a window. And here again, is that a fan?
Looks like it.
It's the world's smallest fan. Also, look at that, the size of my hand. So some of these things, it's kind of a little tight fit here, isn't it?
Another pretty big problem I actually have with this is...
No problems, just opportunities.
Opportunities, or lack of opportunity. But when this closes, it probably, I don't know if there's probably still walk space, I guess.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So in other words, Grace is saying that when this slider, which looks like it stops here, so this is only about a 6 foot slider, yeah, it's going to come off, and rather than have 4 feet of space, we're only going to have about 2 feet.
I do believe, though, it's still manageable to make a peanut butter and jelly on the road.
Thank you. Okay, so this happens to be a, what's the model? I can't quite read it. Is it a Fusion? Fuse. Oh, it's a Fuse.
It's got a short fuse.
It does have a short fuse. The bays are, you're not going to be able to get something very big in those, are you? There are lots of small bays. There must be a big bay somewhere else. We're going to go take a look on the back.
Oh, it's got a ladder, though.
It's got a ladder, though.
Nice. Very good ladder.
Can I get through to the other side here? This is a little tight. Well, I've got to say, I am a little disappointed that the side storage is what I would call negligible. You know, you can put some, look at this. No. What would you put in here?
Where's your black water tank even?
Oh, that's the black water tank access there. Somewhere, I guess you would get to the generator. I'm sure it's got a generator in it, but it's a mystery to me where you put all the things you bring with you.
That would be a big problem for us.
Yes,
I mean, it wouldn't
would.
even hold our camera equipment. This one?
So, like you said, the Winnebago Fuse has a rather short fuse in some areas. They make some additions in some areas, I've got to say. In other areas, it's going to be tight.
Okay.
It's for the weekender.
It's definitely a weekender.
Okay, next up, we have a Winnebago View, and this is going to be a very surprise, so let's do it.
Just sold.
Just sold. Okay, and here's our new owner. I'm Michael, and you are?
I'm Bob, and this is Rosie.
Hey, Rosie. Bob, congratulations. Tell us about your new rig.
Well, we've This is our first RV we've ever bought. We wanted one. We're both retired now for a year and a half. And we kind of looked on the web. We talked to friends, and we decided to come up here to the show. And
And the rest is history.
Wow. So what did you like about this one specifically after looking around?
What we liked about it is it's very roomy.
Yes.
And the Murphy bed makes a big difference for that.
Yes.
Because it comes down and it's just a matter of just pulling the thing up and pushing a button.
I like that.
And
Full queen bed.
And we liked the cabinets and stuff seemed to be much more sleek and a little, they looked a little bit better quality.
And there's
than some.
actually counter space
Tons of it.
on this.
I like
where
that
in most
myself.
of them, there's can't even put a bowl down.
Well, I think you made a really wise decision. Look at the lighting. It's very spacious. It looks really roomy and big and fresh and clean and open. It's got the backup opportunities. If you want a grandbaby or a guest, you have some extra bed choices. You
Or
can
storage
turn-
if you don't need it.
You
Yes.
can turn both seats around and put
Nice.
the table here.
Oh,
So you
you're
can
hitting
put your-
below the belt now, because see, our Class C is the same size. It has the same kind of striping appointments and things like that. But yeah, I wish ours had the
So
turnaround
we can put
seats.
the laptop,
Got
Yes.
laptop
a
on
nice
the
big
table.
slider that gives
Yeah.
us the room for
Yes,
Yeah.
ours has about a 12-foot slider. It's almost this size, but ours has a blow-up bed,
Yeah.
and so we don't have the joy. And one thing Grace always says is about the bedding.
I want a bed that's permanent. Right. You know, because there's going to be those times that you want to lay down and kind of take a little nap, and you don't want to have to get out and do all this work before you take a nap.
Yeah.
The other thing about this one, when the slider is in, it's only a little over 7 feet wide,
7.5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
which
yeah,
makes you can fit in a lane.
Exactly.
We
Really
rented one that
easily.
was it 10 feet wide plus the mirrors,
Mirrors.
and that if you know the roads are only 12 feet.
Yeah.
So with the
uh-huh.
mirrors and stuff.
Right. You feel
That,
uncomfortable
it
going
felt
down
like
the
you
road.
were always watching that line.
Oh, and
Mhm.
you will find, because we have this size, and I have driven it, not as much as he has, but it's comfortable. And you can find a place to park.
Well, with the sliders, it makes the difference. You don't need that width.
Does this have
Right.
the Mercedes engine?
Yes,
Oh,
it
yes,
does.
uh-huh. And
What-
the
what
Mercedes
does it get on
chassis, the
gas?
diesel.
17 to 18 miles per hour?
Yeah, if I want to go at like 65, it's maybe 15 to 16. But
you have
if
a
it's
gas?
No, we
yeah,
have
no
diesel.
diesel.
diesel,
But
okay.
if we want to go, 55 miles an hour, then we'll get 17 miles to gallon, maybe even more.
Right.
Yeah, we really like those things, and the fact that if we go to a park, we can find a place to park on, like when you have these big rigs. So
Yeah,
there's a
somebody
lot of
behind you.
advantages.
Right.
So look at this. Some of the appointments here. Look at this
Yes, I
beautiful
like that.
LED light structures they have in here.
You can dim this for if you don't
And,
want to.
and it's dimmable if you want it quite so bright.
Well, I think there's like 3 levels or something.
I do. I really like the fact that it's so bright, and I love the flooring. I think the flooring, honey, we need this flooring. I like this a
Yeah.
lot.
Well, we have to sign some more paperwork.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
we'll
I'm
let
sorry.
you
We'll let you do that.
afterwards, all right?
Congratulations. A
Thank you.
beautiful choice you've
Yeah.
made
Here, I'll
here.
give you our.
And here
card, and you
is
can
their
check us out and see
beautiful
some of the places we've been.
refrigerator
Right.
and freezer.
Primarily
Nice
from,
size.
California.
Microwave oven right down here.
Let me give you a card.
2 stove.
It's a quite different
Double
card
sink.
because we
And-
do it for hobby. We do underwater.
Just the right size for the bathroom.
That's a great one.
Well, there you have it.
There's too many boats.
Congratulations to you.
Yes,
Good
I've
choice.
got work to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wonderful.
normally
Thank you so
157
much
for 114,000, and I love the colors with the gray, easy to clean, to take care of. 24D, and has about a 12-foot slider, I think about like ours.
I think they made a great choice.
They got the best in the house, I do
I
believe.
think. Well, I still like my Pulse.
Okay.
Have you been to California? Seen the sights and people there? Walked the streets of sleepy sea towns? Tasted salty ocean air?